Hey everybody, my name is Buzz. They call me Wannabe. Today I have a brand new guitar and I've always wanted one of these ever since they first came out. And when they first came out, they were made by a very specialty company and I saw the price and went, ooh, nope. And then I saw that you could buy the parts for them and make them yourself and I went, And then I saw kits that you could buy and they weren't from the original manufacturer and I thought, And I've always thought about making one. And then Firefly came out with one, and I didn't snap them up on it. That was a couple of years ago, and like, yeah, we'll never make that again. And then I go online, guitarsgarden.com. They've got one, and I just went, buy it. Gotta have it, because theirs is less expensive than the parts to put it together, and theirs comes with a nice neck, comes with stainless frets, which all the rest of the kits don't. So you know me, I will not play a guitar that doesn't have stainless frets, so I'd have to pull the frets out before I ever played it and do a whole fret job, which hurts. I'm getting too old for that stuff. This thing came out, buy it. So let's do an opening, let's check it out, and then I'm going to do another video tomorrow, and the video is going to be how to install a tremolo maybe, how to set it up, and the difference changing strings on one of these is. Now, Firefly used to not have very good pickups, not have very good wiring, not have very good jacks, not have very good pots. So you buy a Firefly guitar, you change everything on it and make it make sense. Well, now you don't need to change anything. The one thing I do find I need to change is the strings, not because their strings suck, but because they were on a boat so long from China without being vacuum sealed that they're corroded and they just don't sound very good and they don't feel very good. So cut the strings off, put a brand new set of strings, whatever you like, set it up. So that's the next video, but right now we are just going to open this bad boy up and see what we've got. So grab your pick, cut your tape. Slide this baby out of the package. Certainly got the neck side, the body's a little heavier than the neck is. All right. All right, welcome to the Firefly bonez guitar. Gonna make a mess and then I'll clean it up later. One other cool thing about this that I'm gonna show you in just a second is another reason that I think this is actually better than buying the kit. Something's loose. Well, that's not good. Maybe we won't be doing a sound check right away. I might have to fix things first. This is the Firefly Mr. Bonez guitar. This has a flamed maple caramelized neck with a tilt back hockey stick headstock. Now, that's the thing I was going to talk about. Most of these did not have a tilt back headstock. They were flat. I kind of like the tilt back. Now we have to find out what's broken in the Floyd Rose. Yeah, we got some problems. This really actually says Floyd Rose on it. I wonder if that's a real Floyd or not. I can tell the intonation's not quite right, but we'll get into that in just a second. Right there, these bodies cost, I think, like $140 just to get the body, and then you have to paint it and you have to do all your stuff. But why not buy a guitar for $240 when it's already set up and done? Obviously, I'm going to have to do a little work on the Floyd, figure out what that is. Yeah, that's not good. But yeah, so for $240, I spent a couple of minutes fixing the Floyd. I was gonna, I can see one of the springs is off of it. Two of the springs are off of it. That's not good. Maybe I'll just hook the other two springs up and it'll come right back and things will be right. Let me try that for just a second and we'll come back. All right, so two of the strings had popped off. We popped them back on, did a quick pretend tune. I am unlocked right now, so I'm probably gonna go way out of tune as soon as I do anything. But let's just see what we have here. Okay, so here's what we have. We have a single humbucker. In fact, let's take the tape off of it because it's killing my high E. Single humbucker that does push-pull coils. In fact, let's do a quick little clean sound and let's see what it sounds like with and without the coil pulled. All right, so straight up we go. Coil pulled. It's actually got a pretty good sound difference. You cannot make it for anywhere close to this. You certainly can't make it with this quality of neck. I'm going to set some pictures up, so the last little bit of the video is going to be some high quality images I'm going to take in the backyard. Good fretboard. They say it's got a 9 to 14 conical radius. I'm not quite certain. Actually, I think they said 9.5 to 14. It is a conical radius, but I'm not sure on those measurements. On the next video, I'll let you know after I take it apart and do all my measurements. But this is a great neck. Some very cool flamed maple. Nice scarf joint. Like I said, it is a baked maple neck or a caramelized maple neck. Nice dark rosewood fretboard. But for the money right now, you cannot beat this guitar. Like I said, I've always wanted one, so I've got one. Back in the day, I'd change everything. I'm not going to change anything. I'm going to keep this just like this. Hey, thanks for watching. Don't be afraid to buy a Firefly, and if you see one you like, snag it now because they won't be in stock forever. Thanks for watching. Catch you next time.